This is Rick Mantra at Packer Greats. As you know, I represent some of the big offensive stars of the 1960s Packers, but the guys who don't get a lot of love sometimes are those linemen, the guys who really were in the trenches and making things happen. And I've got some great pieces by those players, Kramer and Fuzzy Thurston and the rest. Here's the first Lombardi guards. We've got two Lombardi guards I want to show you here. They're slightly different. One's just a little bit taller. But the real difference is this one has some replica Super Bowl tickets in it. Let's go first show you this one. And there are Lombardi's guards, Fuzzy Thurston and Jerry Kramer. I'll try to get this so we don't have glare. And you can see their signatures. Of course, these were signed by the players in my presence. There's Jerry Kramer. And there's Fuzzy Thurston. Hopefully you can see that pretty well without the glare. I'll try to get a little bit better. And down here, there's just information on each player. I'll try to see if you can get it, hold it there long enough, and you can read through it. It gives all the accolades from the players and some quotes, sort of key quotes from the players themselves. There's Fuzzy. And there is Jerry. And it's got little, the plaques and pins we like to put on our pieces. And the World Championship game, which of course now known as Super Bowl I. And the replica ticket, oops, there we go, from Super Bowl II. In this place, so you can see, I'll pull back some of this thing. This is more of a brown, red, and wood framed here. This one over here is a black framed one. Let me pull back that. This one's a little bit different. It's the same image, signed slightly differently. There's Jerry Kramer, and there's Fuzzy. And down here, sort of the same plaques, just a different, sort of concept on producing this piece. Let me just see here. And Jerry Kramer's information. This one without the replica Super Bowl tickets. So just a slight difference between them. I'll let you see them again. Pull back a little bit. Slightly different color and frames, but very similar pieces. Here's the Mud Bowl. The very, very, very famous Mud Bowl game. January 2nd, 1966. And I'll put it down here. This was the 1965 championship game, the year before the Super Bowl started. Their first of 3 championships in a row when they beat the Cleveland Browns. And that was Jim Brown's very last game. Down here's information. After 4 inches of snow softened the field, so forth, so on. If you want to know exactly what that says, I'd be happy to take some pictures of it. Let me see if I can get it here. It's kind of hard to, you have this sort of wrap on it to protect it. Again, more pins and plaques. And there's the image with Paul Horning, Jerry Kramer, and Fuzzy Thurston. Let me kind of pull back here. Those are signed 16 by 20 photos, signed in my presence. As some of you may know, Fuzzy's very last signing was with me, and he was in a great mood, and I was happy to see that he was in a good mood and he was feeling good at the time. Unfortunately, a few days later, he took a turn for the worse. In photo, canvas, and Lombardi's guards. Thank you.